Underwater ghost village frozen in time set to resurface and you can visit. Not now. Underwater ghost village frozen in time. All you do is listen to music and stare at memes by yourself. What kind of life is that? It's a peaceful life. Sam in the Fellowship of the Ring. Sam in the Return of the King. Gandalf, let us hope that our Pippin presence may go unnoticed. Me who thought it would be fun to sit outside at the restaurant Predicultum. The last use of the guillotine was in France in 1976. The most recent use of the guillotine was in France in 1976. Sometimes I put ranch dressing in my coffee. I call it a Hidden Valley latte and it's disgusting. I wish I could have a normal crush. But no, my brain wants to worship every little detail of you until it drives me insane. You get a little moody sometimes, but I think that's because you like to read. People that like to read are always a little fucked up. Stop gaslighting yourself into the narrative you're lazy when you're really burnt out and exhausted AF from being in survival mode for so long. Chronic illness leaves you swinging between two states of mind. Between I can't let this illness control my life. I can accept this. And I don't know how to live with this illness. How to accept all this loss and change. I'm exhausted. Constantly being torn this way is hard. You've asked your parents if you can use the family PC so you can go on MSN, 2006, colorized, making a meme out of every line in Harry Potter, so you can send secret messages to your freaky little friends. No, sir. All I want in life is a nice house, on chicken legs, located in a good area, the darkest part of the woods, and an interesting career, forest witch. I need more friends, me also isolating myself every night. Best excuse to miss a meeting ever. Hi Carly. I am so sorry. I am elbows deep in a manatee vagina. Can't stop now, we'll write back later with possible times. Why are you so pale? Me, I'm the ghost with the most, babe. Hey everyone, the government just confirmed aliens are real. See, nobody cares. Our HP printer hasn't been working for a month and every manner of troubleshooting, resets, changing ink cartridges, didn't seem to work. After calling HP, they said the debit card on file had expired so they manually disabled our printer. In unrelated news, I'm now radicalized. I'm too weird for vanilla spaces and too awkward for alternative spaces. What a stupid version of punk I am. My son just woke up from his nap sobbing and I asked what was the matter and he said, still crying, I love trains. These lights are red so they don't disturb bats. Biggest gaudiest patronesses follow. Yes, profanity is funny, but what would be funnier is a vicious, morally reprehensible, unredeemable villain character who steadfastly refuses to say anything stronger than oh gosh golly. Just a truly unlikable evil little shit. But they clutch their pearls like a scandalized country preacher every time someone drops an F-bomb. Mysterious foxes. I feel like you're talking about the Mormon Church. The Greek philosopher Plato's real name is unknown, as Plato is his wrestling nickname. The Rock. In 2,500 years, Plato means broad. In Greek there are recorded instances in Aristotle's notes of Plato settling debates by standing up and flexing. Was an Olympic gold medal wrestler. I love the term history buff, just completely jacked with knowledge of the past. Bulging on Mesopotamia. A real linguistic anthropology beefcake, shredded paleopathology stud, an absolute renaissance unit. Women, wow, Pete Davidson is so hot. Pete Davidson. Workers in Europe. I will be taking the summer off because I need a little suntan. Workers in America. I will be using one of my 3 paid vacation days to undergo open heart surgery. I recently learned that volcano snails exist. Their shells are made of iron and they live around hydrothermal vents that can reach up to 750 degrees Fahrenheit. Everyone thinks that all knowledge was lost when the Library of Alexandria burned, but many pieces survived in duplicated documents. What? Oh no, the late-night urge to run away to the seclusion of the forest hut and live off berries and mushrooms and home-made liquor with a group of alluring and eerie wild women is back. This is arguably one of the best things that's ever happened to me on Twitter. OMG OMG, the eagle on the label has fangs. Old Spice eagle fangs. By the way, Wolf Thorn is the bomb. Thanks for the feedback. You'll be happy to hear we've halted all productions on baby powder gentle breeze diaper smell for women, effective immediately. We'll keep this address and send you a tracking number when your package is en route. I guess it shouldn't come as a surprise to me that the people informing me I can just buy Old Spice are also the same people who would take this joke seriously too. I've been getting a lot of people commenting, just buy it. But the sad truth is, it is illegal for a female to purchase men's hygiene products in the state of Washington. I appreciate everyone for trying to help though. It never occurred to me that a woman could do such a thing. I wish Old Spice catered to women. tired of smelling like baby powder and gentle breezes. I wanna walk into a room and have everyone look up and be like, oh shit, this bitch smells like fucking eagle fangs and she is not to be trifled with. Can't command respect smelling like a diaper. Teacher, ask me any question me. Ask question teacher. When you find the perfect squash at the farmer's market, wah butternut. I am going to have a heart attack, oh my god. My head, pay up now. Me at 3 a.m. drinking 2 gallons of Hawaiian punch. Everyone has belly rolls. Including the superior reptilian race. The gang. OMG no, we need to get more money for the Bar Charlie subplot. I give my students homework, I make them do a test they were never told about, I punish them for being bullied, depressed, and having hoped and dreams. Why am I a bad person? Dad gets me a piano, 7-year-old me mashes random keys. Dad listening. When your drug dealer shows up with a bag, swiggity swag. What's in the bag? You had one job. Rachel Zegler and Nas casting dwarf actors, remaking Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. First ride home. And then every other car ride ever since. When the liquor be hittin' and you gotta let the homies know how much they mean to you. This is the most hilarious shit I've seen. Sammy, my doctor told me to eat more Taco Bell. Well, actually he said, less McDonald's. But I'm pretty sure I know what he meant. 100,000 notes. Why did the blind man fall into the well? Because he couldn't see that well. How my body feels after talking to you. My toxic trait is how badly I want to domesticate a raccoon. Every time someone I know in real life shows me a meme, I've seen that. In 1972, 2 grad students at MIT invented proton-enhanced nuclear induction spectroscopy, a technique for transferring spin orientation from one atomic nucleus to another. Yes, they chose this name specifically for the acronym. It's only a blowjob if you're a sex worker, otherwise it's just a blow hobby. When it's Spookber and all the old memes raised from the dead. The challenge I'm doing this month is called October, and it's where I just try to get through every day of October. No more awareness months. I have become too aware. I am aware of everything. I am constantly gripped by the crushing weight of my unending awareness. Please God, make it stop. The best part of waking up is screaming what the fuck. First date, table or booth, date, tabling, we're done here. I hate it when I say, suck my dick, and people say, oich, but you don't have a dick. You fools. Blithering idiots. I mean my soul dick. My metaphorical penis. I don't have a physical penis protruding from my body, but the aura is there. Suck my spirit dick, peasant. I don't even care anymore. We're coming for your guns. We're going to get your guns pregnant and make them have abortions. We're going to make your guns marry other guns of the same gender and then give them both healthcare. Try me and find out. When the waiter asks if they can take her plate, and you still got fries on Earthworld Police. Tabletop Inquirer report. Paint water not so bad with a little bourbon in it. Them. What are you talking about? I never said that. Me. Jan screenshots, March screenshots, February screenshots, April screenshots, Dex screenshots. Every day is a nightmare abort dreams, but still I persist. What did you do this weekend? I hate pigeons, they are so dirty. Hang on, does she think that we are the ones who did this? A photographer was lying on his back to shoot a picture of the ceiling when he was approached by curious pigeons. Lord of the Pigeons at Belfast City Hall shite talk. It is now real Kiwi hours. Can I bring a shark tooth on a plane? Real shark's teeth are okay. But wearing a shark head at a TSA checkpoint is frowned upon. Me after I've watered my plants and sang to them. Shimamsh fashion scream with a passion. A spider watching soccer when someone kicks a ball into the net. Hell yeah, now eat it. Occasionally I'll get a sudden powerful urge to grab a pigeon off the street and shove it in my bag. But apart from that, everything's fine. Corn snake. The corn snake, Pantherophis guttatus, sometimes called red rat snake or Dave, is a species of North American rat snake in the family Colubridae. The species subdues its small prey by constriction. 5. It is found throughout the. Always hike with proper supplies and equipment. Remember, flippy floppies may lead to slippy sloppies. My brain on coffee. Are horses just superpowered, dear? My brain on coffee and 20 minutes of Wikipedia research. Horses are odd-toed ungulates, a distinct order from the even-toed ungulates, which includes the common deer. Whales, however, are even-toed ungulates, so can be thought of as deer submarines. My job, I just am. Angry grizzly bear shitting yourself, sugar-free gummy bears. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. Library RETURNNOTIC, please yell. Not a squirrel. When opening book drops, so we know you are a human and not a squirrel trying to steal Keith's Lunch Kings. The upsetting ocean fact is that he doesn't exist anymore. Bear in my Trigon era. September 2nd, 2021. Bro, did you know that the Cambrian era had its own little squid in a wizard hat? Oh. Who put Legos in here? A researcher set up speakers playing the sound of rushing water in a calm pond, and beavers repeatedly covered the speakers until they couldn't hear the sound anymore. Did you know the ocean gets its saltiness from the tears of misunderstood sharks who just want to cuddle? The older I get, the more I regret all the people I've lost over the years. Maybe Baynot Trail Guide wasn't such a great idea after all. When you thought for sure you were about to be eaten, but it's just a human wanting to take selfies with you. Gestures to my unmown yard. I'm choosing to let my yard grow wild, to help the pollinators. Waves at a stack of dirty dishes. This, too, is for the pollinators. Asterisk trips over a pile of dirty laundry. Pollinators. I saw this documentary 7 years ago, and I think about this line every day. All penguins have criminal tendencies. Shaw led the first all-black unit of the Union Army. When he died, Confederates didn't return his body, and put him in a mass grave with his men. It was meant as an insult for leading black soldiers. However, in response his father said, "We can imagine no holier place than that in which he lies, among his brave and devoted followers, nor wish for him better company." If every person in America knew every single word of information we knew, this country would not be as divided as it is right now. Said one Georgia grand juror, "This trial cannot start soon enough. I really wanted a hot dog but didn't have any buns, so I used a baked potato instead." Took a picture of this building in Rome, but if you squint it kinda looks like. Beautiful lunar eclipse from our flat earth finally got banned from the Flat Earth Discord by posting a forbidden image. Crazy how nature does that. The Flat Earth Society has members all around the globe. Dear Americans, if you want to know what you really would have done in the early years of the Nazi regime, consider what you are doing now. When you don't really know what you are feeling, but there's a lot of it there. I was reading a cookbook from the 80s and stumbled across this gem. Still can't believe I found the same guy I took this photo with 13 years ago. Sandpipers. Me, could you stop digging in the backyard? My dog. A radiator in a Victorian house with bread warmer built in memoriam. You know, this is Galaxy Brain. Movie idea. Guy finds a stone tablet engraved with a mysterious alien language and gets caught up in a National Treasure-esque adventure to decipher its meaning, only to learn that it's just an alien. Live, love, laugh. Decoration. Cerberus puppy guarding the portal to heck. Friendly reminder that in times of adversity and stress, some people use humor as a coping mechanism for the sake of their mental health. It does not mean that the current events are not being taken seriously by those who use humor. Please be kind to each other. Pizza restaurant you'd go to as a kid. The earth is actually a donut, and the reason the sky is blue is because you see the ocean above you. The past tense of William Shakespeare would be Wuduaz Shakespeare. Physics is the law, everything else is a recommendation. Chemistry, biology, and every other law. Olaf was such a mood here. Baby, babe, baby, oh yeah, I'm single. How I feel when I get a good morning text from someone I care about. I put my dog on the trampoline for 3 seconds, and she became an electric-type Pokemon. Adds A to the end of a slightly panicked sentence. The reactor core is above nominal temperature. We're halfway there.